Controversial Bylong mine approvable despite landmark report urging severe coal cuts over next decade. The NSW Department of Planning has greenlit a new Hunter coal mine as a landmark report warns of dangerous global climate change impacts if coal consumption is not significantly reduced over the next decade. The department's assessment that the controversial Korean government-backed Bylong project is approvable was made public only hours after the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. Ha! Wow! How about that for being brutally ironic in the timing? So basically, they approve more coal exploration at a time when we need to not do coal anymore. The time for that was years ago. And if we don't act drastically and act soon, we're in a whole lot of trouble. We're in a whole lot of trouble. I like to put it as we're going to consume no matter what, right? That's just by nature what we are, as like we're consuming creatures. But right now, as far as the way we are towards the earth, we are behaving like a deadly virus, and we need to be behaving like a common cold. We behave like a common cold, hey, we're going to be okay for at least a while. I mean, eventually the earth's going to, as George Carlin so eloquently put it, the earth will eventually shake us off like a bug. But why not kind of do our part to make sure that happens later rather than sooner? Why not do our part to behave more like a common cold instead of like a deadly virus? When you are greenlighting coal projects, you're behaving like a deadly virus, especially when we have alternatives: wind, solar, other energy efficient means. And you know what would come along with that? Jobs, and sustainable jobs. Coal mining jobs are dangerous. They're not sustainable. Pipeline jobs are dangerous. They're usually temporary. They're usually nomadic. They never actually benefit the community involved. It's destroying our environment, and the only economic benefits of it go to the CEOs. So it does not benefit a local economy. It does not benefit the world economy. It benefits the pockets of the CEOs who just export that energy elsewhere. But politicians, and this doesn't just happen, in Australia. It happens in the United States. It happens in other places in the world. They dangle the job carrot. Donald Trump did that here in the United States. He made these insane jobs. I'm going to reopen the steel mills. He said that in my home state of Pennsylvania, which is an insane notion. That for sure would not happen. I'm going to bring coal jobs. I'm going to bring, fracking jobs. It's about jobs, people. Well, it's not. The jobs are overstated, grossly overstated. And again, at what cost? At the cost of the environment. This is the same thing here. And Obama did something similar because he promised all the above on energy, and all the above ended up being drill, baby, drill. So this is going on all over the world. And I mean, you see different speculation out there. I mean, some people say if we don't do something serious, it's going to be too late by 2030. Other people say 2050. They're a little more optimistic, I guess. But no matter which way you slice it, we have to act now.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make it our own. Get your